Yo, good people, it's your homie HerbMan. Here you back upside the head with another hot banger boogie. Look, you guys, we're talking way too much on these social media platforms, and we're not necessarily doing what we should be doing with the information that we are hearing. Remember that you can't be just a hearer, you need to be a doer. See, when you just accumulate information without application, then it's no more than knowledge, okay? So we're getting a lot of knowledge, but we're not applying the knowledge, which is why they consider us not to be the wisest people. Now, here's the thing. We are the wisest people, but we have to remember how that wisdom comes about. And again, that equation is knowledge plus application equals wisdom. So when we're hearing our history and we're hearing that we are the progenitors of all these different things and that we are gods and we are goddesses, it means nothing if you can't be that today. You got to look at our situation. And so if they underestimate us and they feel as though that we can talk on these social media platforms, but that there will be no agenda set, there will be no movement going on with this information. And so they allow us to just talk ourselves to death, okay? But now it's time for whoever is out here teaching to really show and prove what you mean by the stuff that you're teaching, okay? So it means that if you're teaching how to be rich, you should be rich. If you're teaching how to see God, you should have seen him yourself. If you're teaching how to heal, you don't need to be sick. If you're teaching how to lose weight, you shouldn't be fat, okay? So this is what I'm trying to say. We need to start showing the people how this information really can help in our own personal lives as well as a collective front, okay? If we're teaching that, again, we were gods and goddesses and that we had all these empires, what good is that information if we are second-rate citizens right now? If we're impoverished over in Africa, okay? What good is this information if we cannot apply it so that we can be more wiser than we are today, okay? So it's good to teach, but we need to be teaching not from a talking standpoint, but from a showing standpoint, right? Showing thyself approved of this knowledge that you're gaining, okay? And I know that there are people out there trying to show and prove, and I get it, but as a collective, especially when we want to try to engage the youth, we need to show them how this thing really works instead of talking them to death, all right? So I love you guys, man, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Go tell somebody to go tell somebody about your homie HerbMan, and until next time, love HerbMan.